The Rev-46 is a brand new SMG unlocked on page 3 of the new Season 2 Battle Pass here in Black Ops 7. Though the real question is, how effective is this weapon in zombies? Well, today I'm going to give you the best attachment setup to use on the Rev-46 in zombies, as well as tell you everything you need to know about this weapon and some perk augments that complement it perfectly before taking it into Astra Malorum and up against the final boss to truly put this new weapon to the test. If you like these Black Ops 7 zombies weapon builds and you want to see more like it, a quick like, comment, or sub goes a long way for a small channel like me and the YouTube algorithm, and it's all greatly appreciated. Regardless though, that's enough yapping from me. Let's jump straight into our loadout and attachment setup for this brand new SMG. Alright, and here we are in the pre-game loadout. Really quickly, I'm going to go over this new Rev-46 SMG, or basically the Scorpion Evo from Black Ops 2, and go over what I think is the best possible build to run with it. This right here is the build. I am going to take the time to go through each attachment and explain why I'm using it, because there is some very interesting things going on here with this new weapon that I think you should know about. For the optic, I'm going to go with the Lethal Tools ELO. This one right here gives you the cleanest sight picture. It's super open, super clean, and you're going to want the best looking sight picture because you're going to be spending a lot of time aim walking. For the muzzle, I'm going with the Hawker Series 45 compensator. This one right here will give us the best recoil control and recoil gun kick control because it is pretty unruly on this weapon, especially when we go ahead and pair it with our barrel, which is going to be the headshot multiplier barrel. This will give us a whopping 14% extra damage to the head, so that's a huge buff to critical damage. Now for the underbarrel, I actually decided to go with the steady sway hand stop, the iron hold angled grip, and I know that might seem weird because why would you want things like aim walking steadiness in zombies? But guys, trust me, with this weapon in this setup, you're going to be aim walking 99% of the time, and having that aim walking steadiness will make you so much more accurate. I believe the steady sway is actually the way to go here. And then for the magazine, this thing fires super fast, so we need as much ammo as possible. So you're going to want to go with the 55 round drum mag, this one right here. Now for the rear grip, we only have 8 attachments, so we are unfortunately going to have to skip this one and put nothing here. But for the stock, this is very interesting. The Prestige Attachment MFS Reforged Flip Stock. This right here is what allows us to aim walk at insane speeds. With this attachment and a perk we're going to talk about a little bit later in the video, you can literally walk in your scope while aiming down sights faster than you can sprint forward. I'm not even joking. It's actually that fast. For the laser, I decided to go with the EMT3 Agile Laser because this gives us a massive buff to our damage range. Damage range is a very important stat on all the SMGs in the game, and this one is no different. You want as much as possible because it will extend your point blank double damage range. If you don't know, there's a unique buff that all SMGs in Black Ops 7 zombies get when you pack-a-punch them, in which they deal literally double damage at point blank range. But this double damage range can actually be extended with your standard damage range. So using attachments like this will increase the distance at which you can deal double damage. And then in much the same vein, for our fire mods, we're going to be using the overpressured ammo because again, it does increase our damage range. Not by a lot, but every little bit helps. And so that right there is the build we're going to be using in this video. We're going to go ahead and take it into Astra Malorum and do the entire main quest, put it up to the test there, and then also fight the final boss and see how good the actual raw DPS is with this weapon. I have a feeling it's actually going to be pretty good because just from my time leveling this thing up and using it, it has an insane crit multiplier and it shoots insanely fast, especially with double tap and all of those augments, which I will go over later. But I have a feeling this thing is going to shred Caltheris once we get her armor off. So let's go ahead and jump into the game on Astra Malorum and test it out. Now that I'm in game, one thing I really quickly want to tell you about this weapon, it's very important that you do not use it in its folded stock form. If you look at the back of the gun, you can tell the stock is currently folded. So what you're going to want to go ahead and do is use your tack stance keybind, whatever that may be for you. Mine is B on keyboard. Go ahead and click it and it will unfold the stock. See, now we have the stock completely unfolded, and that is what will give us that insane movement speed buff when we are aiming down sights. So as you can see, it's already pretty quick in terms of just aim walking speed, especially like if you were using this in multiplayer, you would be untouchable. But this is nothing compared to what it looks like later in the game, but we do have to go ahead and get set up and get our perks and all that first. So let me work on doing that. I'm really disappointed that they didn't fix crowd freeze in the Season 2 update. Like if you notice when I'm shooting these zombies with crowd freeze, I'm getting critical kills, but it's not counting as criticals because they're frozen. See, like, how is that not a crit? So I actually end up losing points by using crowd freeze. It was not like that in Black Ops 6. There we go, pack 1. Also, look how good that camo looks. Damn! That's the tier 1 Astra Malorum cursed mode main quest completion camo. That's what it is. That's a mouthful, but yes. We now have 94 rounds in a magazine as well, so slightly less than what we technically should. I'm pretty sure we should have 110 because we have a 55 round drum, but 94 is still a pretty good amount, so it's not too far off. I'm not going to complain about it. So yeah, as I was talking about earlier, this weapon does get a double damage bonus up close. As you can tell, the headshot damage is 186, but if I get right up in a zombie's face like this, it is now 339. So as you can tell, double damage when you're within that range. That's why I decided to get as much range on it as I possibly can while still maintaining the aim walking speed and recoil and overall feel of the weapon. That way I can extend that double damage bonus out for even farther. And this thing is going to eviscerate zombies up close, like extremely fast. No TED tasks yet though. That's kind of concerning considering it's round 9. Oh wait, never mind. Now that I have some extra points as well, I'm going to go ahead and buy Stamina Up. I want to get Stamina Up because with a specific augment on Stamina Up, that aim walking movement speed I was talking about on this weapon is actually crazy. Now for the major augment, I know I always use guns up like 99.9% of the time, but for this weapon and this build specifically, you're going to want to go ahead and switch to Stalker. This one right here, as it says, will further increase your aim walking movement speed. And when you mix that with the prestige attachment on this weapon, your aim walking movement speed is literally faster than your standard movement speed. Look at these zombies are red eye zombies because I just got shot by Oscar and I can just walk away from them. Like no big deal as long as I don't run into anything. That should be the LGM1, right? Yep, there we go. All right, LGM1. This is Modern Warfare 2019 gameplay right here. just sitting in your scope, constantly aiming in, pre-aiming every angle. Yo, it's almost comparable to just like the sprinting movement speed. Like look, like I'm running over here towards Jug and then that's me aiming. Look, it's nearly, it's almost the exact same speed. I almost can't tell actually. Is it the exact same speed like as sprinting? 700 rounds in reserve as well for this weapon. That's pretty good. If you're using it conservatively and aiming for the head like I've been doing, that's more than enough ammo to keep you going. Oh wait, did he spawn in the oh yeah, look, he got trapped again, just like last video. That's hilarious actually. Yo, honestly, the light mend ammo mod, now that we have that overcharge mechanic and dual minor augments, that shit's mad underrated. I don't see anybody using that. I made a whole video about it, so obviously you guys, you fans of the channel, you already know this. But it's insanely good. Like, it'll actually make you invincible. Okay. Get me the fuck out of here. What that thing is cursed, bro. Oh, really quickly, now that the Wonder Fizz is here, I'm going to go ahead and buy Double Tap. So on Double Tap for the augments you're going to want to use for your major augment, make sure you use Double Impact. This one right here is insanely good on weapons with high fire rate, which this obviously is. And then for your minor augment, make sure you use Double Time, bro, because the fire rate on this weapon with Double Time is actually unbelievable. Like hold on, just listen to this for a second. Actually sounds a little bit more like it did back in Black Ops 2 now with how fast it's firing. Like, listen to that. Whoa, that was racist as hell, Ted. What did he say? I didn't hear what he said. I just heard that last part. Why am I forgetting what I'm doing? Why am I stupid? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Brain. Yeah, use it. Your brain? That thing in your head? Yeah, use it. Shoot the guy I'm aiming at. This fucking thing, man. I'm like clearly aiming at this man and the UFOs are just flying away. Wait, oh my god, look. Since I'm holding this brain, you see how slow I'm moving? But if I aim, I'm moving faster. I can actually walk faster with the brain on my back by aiming my gun. That's hilarious. Movement tech. Seen it here first, folks. Ultimate movement tech. All right, I gotta actually pay attention though. Then there's a million zombies. Oh yeah, this is gonna be annoying. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to read. All right, let's go ahead and get pack 2 on my Scorpion. Unfortunately, I don't like the pack 2 camo as much as pack 1. See, it is still cool. It's very, like, you know, ethereal looking. But I don't know. Something about the blue is just crazy looking. Oh my god, this thing is absolutely shredding right now. Do you see that? It's like a buzzsaw. And here we are on the red planet. Thankfully, there's no Uber shitheads here because I'm not on the survival map. If you guys haven't played the Mars survival map yet, bro, the amount of Uber Klauses that spawn in is actually insane, bro. It's actually insane. It's funny because do you guys remember that little YouTube short guide I made on how to kill the Uber Klaus, like, effectively? Back in, like, August of 25 or something like that? I'm saying that like it's 10 decades ago and it was literally, like, 3 months ago. But you know what I'm saying, right? It's funny because that short is actually blowing up again because of how many uber shitheads are on this map, and people are actively searching it again. It's so funny to see that. All right, please don't mess this up. Like I've said countless times before, I'm very bad at this step. For some reason, this guy always evades me. Oh wait, shit, grab it already? Oh, I got it. No! What the fuck? What? Do you see what I mean? I did what? Wait, hold on. Is he still... What? Okay, you know what? All right, never mind. I'll shut my ass up then. I didn't know he was going to come back down. I thought I just got absolutely scammed. Like, what? He was there for 1 second. I was about to get real upset in a second. All right, there we go. Easter egg is ready to go, but I am not ready yet. I need to pack 3 this weapon. I need to pack these 2 other weapons, so I do have some money to get. There we go. That was an entire round of double points. There we go. We got $30,000. I'm going to go ahead and pack 3 this SMG now. And everyone cross your fingers right now. If you're watching the video, cross your fingers. Pray to God that I go ahead and get multi-pack to activate on my LGM1. I would actually prefer. Also, look at that camo. Damn. Let's see it. Nope. What the... All right, who's not crossing their fingers? Is it you? I know it's you, motherfucker. Yeah, you watching this video. James. Yeah, that'd be crazy if your name was James, though. Can you imagine that? James is probably shitting himself right now. Look at this thing, though. Holy shit. Killing in literally 2 shots. This thing sucks so bad right now because it's not even packed at all, and it's around 24. I was relying on multi-pack to activate, and it just never did. All right, fine. I'll go ahead and standard pack-a-punch this. There you go. Hey, did you do this at least? No, you still didn't. Is it... What do they break it again or something? Is it not working again? Oh my god. Actually, Mask of Benevolence just saved me right there. I think I would have died if I didn't have my my green wisp thing there on the side of the screen. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and get pack 3 on the LGM1, and then we are ready for the fight against Caltheris. This thing, I have a good feeling about this SMG. I think it's going to do pretty damn good. Hoping it'll be on par with the Kogat, the dual-wield Kogat. I don't think it'll have more DPS than the Kogat, because, I mean, if you think about it, that is a dual-wield SMG, so, I mean, that's going to be hard to keep up with just a single SMG weapon like this. But the difference is this thing has a shit ton more range, and it's safer to use, so it's kind of going to be a trade-off, but we are ready to go. All right, now the fight can actually begin. Let's go ahead and turn this on. Oh god, I'm getting lasered. Oh, bad time to do that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and use the LGM1 right here to break off her shield, and then we're going to absolutely unload this Scorpion into her crit spot. There we go. Okay, her crit spot is open. Let's see it. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. That's pretty good. That is actually really good. Wow.
Reality itself will shut me.
Yo, honestly, not bad. Not bad at all. There we go. All right, there's phase 1 done. I lost all my armor, though, because I was, like, up in her face. But that was pretty good damage. I don't think it's as much as the Kogat, like I said earlier, like the dual-wield Kogat. That is still probably going to beat it out. But, again, that's to be expected, considering it's a dual-wield SMG. It's going to be hard to beat that. But as far as SMGs go, this might actually be one of the best ones. Look, I can strafe away from her really fast, though. There we go. Open it up. Now we're getting some better damage. Oh, God. Not when she sprints like that, though. When she sprints like that, there's no getting away from her, man. She's quick sometimes. Just her standard movement speed, though. You can actually just strafe away from that. Yeah, like right now. Okay, now she's sprinting. Jump that. Just kidding. That still hit me. The good news is I can shoot her from this far away, and I'm not actually really running into damage fall off. That's something you definitely can't do with the Kogat. With the Kogat, you got to be right up in her nostrils if you're trying to do good damage. I'm gonna be honest, I still don't know what this does. I'm assuming it's a damage buff, like a Destiny 2 kind of raid boss thing. But I actually don't know. So far, so good. Already more than halfway. Oh god, she's running really fast now. Alright, for the last couple of rounds, let me go ahead and pop the insta-kill and see how much damage we can do with an insta-kill here. It's the same. Doesn't even work on her. I didn't know that. Oh, I ran out of ammo. Grab that. And there we go. She's done. Done for. Ran out of ammo at the last second there, but just a quick purchase went ahead and fixed that. I had plenty of money, so no big deal. And there we go. Easter egg complete. Wait, listen, is this where she goes, bonus points? Yes! You know what I'm talking about? Watch, listen. Bro. Yo, who actually voice acted that? They went crazy. Oh, wait, do you hear when you pick up an Eternal perk? She literally like moans in your ear. That's insane. Pretty good damage against Caltheris, I would say. There's better options out there in terms of raw DPS, but like I said before, they are more dangerous. Whereas this weapon will allow you to keep your distance and strafe away from her really quickly and be a little more safe about it. But I mean, if you get them all nice and lined up and you just aim eye level, you can strafe away from them literally faster than they can move on round 30 and then just absolutely eviscerate them if you just strafe left and right just like that. Look at that. This thing is actually really good. But regardless, thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If you like these Black Ops 7 Zombies videos, these weapon reviews, the augment builds, if you want to see more like that, you know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. It helps me out a ton in the YouTube algorithm, and it's all greatly appreciated. Instead of exfilling, I'm actually going to save and quit and keep this game because I do actually maybe want to test this weapon out on some higher rounds later down the line. But for right now, it is time for me to head out. Once again, thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.